Introduction to Foundation Search. What is Foundation Search? Foundation Search is a tool that you use to discover foundations that have funded organizations similar to your own in your geographical area and area of interest. With Foundation Search, you can search through more than 100,000 foundations in the U.S. with a total asset size of over $916 billion. The funding dollars are out there, and Foundation Search is the tool to help you focus in on the best foundation funding sources for those funds. In this tutorial, we will show you how to use Foundation Search to find the foundations that are most likely to fund projects like your own. Tutorial objectives. In this tutorial, we will show you how to search for foundations located in your geographical area, how to search for foundations based on specific organizational information, how to discover foundations that have given to organizations and projects similar to your own, how to focus your search by the type of foundation. After you've logged into Foundation Search, you'll be taken to the User Dashboard page. You can find a shortcut to Foundation Search here. Under the Find Funder section, just click on the link. Alternatively, you can access Foundation Search by going to the Find Funders tab and clicking on the Foundation Search link under Search Foundations. On the Foundation Search page, there are options you can select to refine your search, and there are options you can select to display your search results. Under the search options, there are filters related to the foundation, including foundation name, city, county, state, and zip code, as well as EIN, the Employer Identification Number, a unique number given to each foundation in the U.S., as well as assets range, income range, and directors. Filters related to the foundation's giving activities, including granting category, giving interests, types of support, and geographic scope. And filters related to foundation status, including type of foundation and whether it's newly registered. Under the display options, you'll find three options by default: View Results, Maximum Display Results, Sort. We'll review each of these sections in more detail. When you know the name of the foundation you want to research, then you can simply type it into the foundation name field. If you want to exclude a specific foundation from your search results, then you can type it into the Without Words field. Notice that the foundation name fields are predictive. When you start typing in the foundation name, the database will present options for you to select from if you choose. You can save time and sometimes discover options you may not have considered before. In Foundation Search, many of the type-in fields are predictive. If you want to focus on foundations located in a specific geographical area, then you can use the city, county, and state filters. Use the In, Not In selectors to include or exclude areas from your search results, and use Control-Click to select more than one state. You can also locate a foundation using its EIN number if you know it. If you want to find foundations based on their asset size or income, you can do that as well. Again, use Control-Click to select multiple ranges. If you know the name of some foundation directors, then you can find out which foundation boards they sit on. However, the director search here is limited. Searching for directors you already know is better done in a different module called Director Connections, an interactive, rich media tool designed to help you explore networks of director relationships. Director Connections is discussed in a separate tutorial. If you don't have any foundation details, but are interested in searching for foundations that have previously supported different types of projects or campaigns, then use the Granting Category, Giving Interests, Types of Support, and Geographic Scope search filters. The granting categories include 10 broad areas of giving, including arts and culture, community development, education, environment, health, international giving, religion, social and human services, sports and recreation, and miscellaneous philanthropy. Just scroll and click to select the ones that interest you. Use Control-Click to select multiple categories. The giving interests list over 2,800 commonly used terms culled from almost 900,000 IRS 990 PF filings and reflect the areas of giving that the foundations are most interested in. The giving interests are grouped into 9 major categories that reflect the granting categories listed above. Just move your cursor over the list and click to select the items you want to include in your search. You can also search for foundations that provide specific types of support, including annual campaigns, building funds, capital funding, and others. Just scroll and click to select the type of support you're looking for, or use Control-Click to select multiple criteria. The Geographic Scope filter lets you focus in on foundations that give to a particular geographic area, like the Midwest or the South, or to a specific state. Again, use Control-Click to select multiple areas if you choose. The final search options available for foundations let you filter based on foundation status. You can choose to search only private foundations, or public charities, company-sponsored foundations, or community foundations. You can choose to search all foundations, or only those registered in the past 3 to 4 years. And finally, you can choose to include or exclude foundations that have stated they're not currently accepting unsolicited proposals. By default, all searches in FoundationSearch will result in a list with 100 results per page sorted by total assets. You can see this criteria at the top of the page. You can adjust these to suit your preferences depending on what you'd like to see in your search results. Under the View options, you can choose from Map, Summary, or List. Just click the drop-down selector and select the option you desire. If we keep it on List View, then under the Display Results options, you can choose to view as few as 25 results per page to as many as 500 per page. Again, just click the drop-down selector and select the option you want. And finally, under the Sort option, you can choose to sort your results by total assets, total income, foundation name, city, or state. Note that the Display and Sort options appear only when you select List View. We have reviewed all of the available filters that you can use in FoundationSearch to build a search for foundations. You can combine these filters in a multitude of ways to create as broad or as narrow a search as you like. Here's an example. Let's look for foundations located in the state of Indiana that have given grants to adult literacy programs. Scroll and click to select the state of Indiana. Under the giving interests, find adult literacy under Education, and click to select. In my search results, I can see 5 foundations listed. If I click on any of the foundation names, I will be taken to the summary profile for the foundation, a detailed report of all the foundation information available in the database, including financial and contact information, foundation activities, funding interests and application guidelines, director lists, granting analysis, and more. I can review the details in the summary profile and decide whether the foundation is a good funding resource candidate for my project. We'll review the summary profile in more detail in a separate video. Once I have my search results, I can modify my search or save my search at any time. Clicking the Modify Search button takes me back to the Foundation Search page, and I can change my search criteria as I need. Clicking the Save to My Searches button opens a small window listing my search criteria. Here, I can name my search something that makes sense to me so that I can find my search later and rerun it at any time from the My Searches module. If I'm really interested in any of these prospects, then I can click the Add to My Prospect Manager button and add those foundations to an existing project or a new project so that I can effectively manage all my interactions with that foundation. My Prospect Manager is covered in more detail in a separate video. Tutorial Recap. In this tutorial, we have covered how to search for foundations located in your geographical area, how to search for foundations based on specific organizational information, how to discover foundations that have given to organizations and projects similar to your own, how to focus your search by the type of foundation, how to add foundations you found and are interested in to projects in My Prospect Manager.